If you're wondering about the exact specs of the system, they'll be on the screen now. It's basically the top of the line one that you can get. So if anything is going to perform well in our gaming tests, it'll be this one. Okay, now let us try a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online. This is probably going to be a lot more system intensive. Vertical sync off, anti-aliasing, ultra, okay, otherwise most stuff on. Okay, really. Okay, let's try that again. So, settings are at the moment 1650 by 1050, which is all good and stuff, and ultra, pretty much everything. Again, vertical sync is off, otherwise everything else is on. Let's see how we get on with this. Let's load in my little Warden. This is the Mac version of Elder Scrolls Online. It's obviously not running in boot camp on a PC. I'm not a great believer in installing Windows on a Mac just so that you can play the games. If you're going to go that route, well then you probably have a gaming machine at home. So down the bottom here we've got is that 40, 50 frames a second. And everything's on. Whoa, hiccup. Everything's on. A little bit of screen tearing because we haven't got the vertical sync on. I mean, otherwise everything seems to be playing quite nicely. I mean, the textures are not the highest resolution on Earth, but we know that. But everything else is maxed. You can see the textures aren't great over there. Okay, so it's dropped down to about 20 something frames a second outdoors, but we do have everything maxed. So let's try, well, up the resolution. Oh, no, we can't actually up the resolution. Of course, it's taking the desktop, and the desktop at the moment is scaled. Okay. So if we drop this down to high overall settings, vertical sync off, we should get pretty decent frame rates then, because we're still running at 1650. It will load. Promise it'll load. I wouldn't say this is the fastest machine they've got at the moment. Well, laptop they've got at the moment.
A few moments later.
Okay, that was unpleasant, having to wait all that time. Was it worth it? We got about 30 frames a second average, so we went up by about 8 frames a second by dropping the textures and everything to generally high. Okay, but that's still a problem. So I'm going to exit, and I'm going to go and set my desktop resolution to 1920 by 1200, and then come back here and see if we can up the resolution here. Okay, so display. My resolution is already set that high. It's scaled up to 1920 by 1200, as you can see over there. Okay. Okay, I wonder why it's limiting me that way then. Okay, we finally loaded to the character selection. Let's see if this allows us to bump it up. No, it's not. I wonder if we go windowed full screen. That's made absolutely no difference. That's very strange. Let's reset to defaults and see what it does. Windowed full screen, stuff on high. Really? Actually, looks like it might be running at a higher resolution. Windows full screen. But you see it didn't change. Okay, well let's try it with high settings at the scaled resolution, but with vertical let me try that again, with the vertical sync on, so that we can alleviate that tearing, and all the textures and everything set to high, the graphic settings. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. At the world's greatest frame rate, it's still 30s. Actually, it's in the upper 30s, and that's out the one. As you can see, I've got the draw distance quite far. You can see volcanoes and things, which probably has quite a bit to do with it. Where's the draw distance? Maybe if we view distance, yeah. Actually, it's not that far. Let's drop it down to about 25. Yeah, that's done absolutely nothing for our frame rate. What happens if we crank it up to 30? That has got to affect the frame rate. Well, I can't see the view distance at all changed. I don't think it's actually changing it. Might have to restart for it to work. But I think we'll call this one You Can Play It. Considering that this, on a full install, this game is about 60 gigs. You definitely need the space and the fast hard drive that comes with the Mac. And it seems to handle it quite well, graphically. If I was out and about and I wanted to play this a little bit, and I definitely could. It's definitely not 4K or anything exciting, but I can play it at a smooth frame rate. Cool. Thank you for watching. I'll check you the next one. Hope you found this informative, and if you liked it, please feel free to hit that like button and the little bell next to it so you can be informed on videos coming out. Any affiliate links for the items that we've had a look at in this video will be below. It's a nice way to support us, and thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.